Hi, I'm Cassidy Shaffer, and this is part 1 of the Linux file tutorial. In this video, we'll be discussing the Linux environment. Linux is an operating system that is multitasking, multi-user, and preemptive. This basically means that the Linux operating system can run multiple jobs at one time, as well as have multiple users logged in at once. Linux provides management of hardware resources, directories and file systems, loading and execution of programs. You will most likely be dealing more with directories and file systems and loading and executing programs than management of hardware resources. Each user needs an account to access any Linux system. You can think of Linux accounts as being similar to Facebook accounts, but they do not contain as much personal information as Facebook accounts. Account information usually includes a username, a password, a user identifier, and group identifiers. A username, also known as an account identifier, is a sequence of letters and numbers that is case sensitive and at least 3 characters long. A password, also known as an account authenticator, is required for each Linux system, but the rules for creating a password depend on the Linux system. Password entry is required for operations such as logging in and accessing certain files. A user identifier, sometimes abbreviated to UID, is a unique integer assigned to the username, and a group identifier, abbreviated to GID, is another unique integer assigned to each group. The reason we have user and group identifiers is because the system can process integers much more efficiently than strings like the username and password. A group of users can share files and processes, and a user can belong to many groups. Each account includes disk space. This disk space is called the home directory. There are several commands that are associated with the multi-user system. ID command displays the user identity. The chmod command changes a file's permissions/mode. We'll talk about this more in a later video. Umask sets the default file permission. Chown changes a file's owner. chgrp changes a file group ownership. Su runs a shell as another user. Sudo executes a command as another user. Password changes user's password. In the next video, we'll be talking about file basics. See you then.